To configure a StratoAutomation output node, I will first click and drag it into flow space here. You'll see it's block labeled output. Double click on that to edit the properties. This node, first thing I'll do is give it a name. So if I don't want it just to say output or display general information, I can give it a specific name. We'll call this fan. Next, I need to tell it which ocean server I want to route the data through. So I can either choose my local host here and configure it by entering the IP address of the ocean server I want to use, or local host, local ocean server. Enter my MQTT port. I will grab my API token from 192.168.1.6 because that's the ocean server I want to talk to. But you'll enter whatever IP address you're using here, /pound/API-token. Then you'll go ahead and create a new token if you don't have one already generated like I do here. You'll give it a name, description, hit create token, and save that in a safe spot. And you'll copy and paste that value, that key it generates or token it generates here. Next, I'll set up my IP or MSTP communication settings, depending on which method I'm using to talk to this device, whether it's over IP or MSTP. I can also enable debug. Once I have all that set, I'll hit update or save. Then that'll be saved as one of the ocean servers I can use here. Next, I'll need to enter the device information that I want to use. So which device I want to talk to. So in this instance, I'll enter 213.001, and let's say I want to set the value of AV9. Then I'll have to choose which priority I want to write at. So it's going to default to 9 here, so I'll write at 9. But you just have to make sure you choose that. Then for my communication settings, I'll choose whether or not I want to do it over IP or MSTP for now. And then if I want to use MQTT, which is what we recommend for all of our first party stuff, or if I want to go through our API. Then I'll have to choose if I want to do persistent writes or DOV. So that'll allow you to change the method on when you're going to send that value. And then you can choose whether or not you want to display the status of this object. Once I'm done, you'll see here it's updated with the name I set. I double click, all of my settings are still here. I hit deploy. You'll see it's connected, and obviously I don't have anything being pumped into this guy or writing to it, but I can throw an input in here. So if I had an input node here, I could write the value to this, or I could pump requested or actual values out to other nodes in flow.